room tell me if we don't have that, but it's a really remarkable moment.
Thank you, President.
Thank you, guys.
Kiva.
Just so you understand, I never mentioned the word or the name Israel. Never mentioned it during the conversation. They were all saying I did. So you had another story wrong. Never mentioned the word Israel.
How's the visit so far, Mr. President?
Thank you. Let's go.
Please, everyone.
Chris, the president was making sort of an allegation under his heading of fake news that somehow the reporting about what he said with the Russian ambassador and Russian foreign minister has been mischaracterized. What has come out through the work of our colleagues at the New York Times and the Washington Post and our own investigative team is that during the meeting with Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov and the Russian ambassador to the United States, that the president indicated that he was getting great intelligence and then proceeded to share some classified information, which is his legal right to do so. But the implication is that where did that information come from relating to ISIS and the laptop threat? And was it possible that by sharing this information with an adversarial partner in Russia, that it could have revealed something about the source of that information? Now, the White House has said the president never revealed sources and methods. And what he is saying here is that he never said Israel. Well, no one ever alleged that he said Israel. The implication was they were, in fact, the source of the information that he was providing. So he sort of responded to a different matter. But what is key about this is both leaders understand how significant this storyline and this issue of the president's speaking within his rights, but perhaps out of turn with the Russians and perhaps compromising or causing partners like Israel some concern about what he would share in these circumstances. What Benjamin Netanyahu clearly wanted to do was to say that he has trust in the president. He offered that up. That is really notable. And then the president added his own comments, trying to bond there with Benjamin Netanyahu, but sort of denying something that had not been overtly alleged. No one had ever said the president said this came from Israel, but he talked about the content of information that we later learned was derived from Israeli intelligence and shared with the United States. Chris?
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.